Good morning from the big 1400 WVWB. It is 20 degrees in downtown Clarksville. We'll take an extended look at our weather forecast after this update in national news.
WVWB, 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. Federal investigators looking into the deadly Amtrak crash near Columbia, South Carolina, say it was a switch in the wrong position that sent the passenger train hurtling into a freight train parked on a siding. An engineer and a conductor were killed in the crash. More than 100 passengers hurt. Dr. Eric Brown's hospital received 62 of the injured.
There were some significant injuries, including some solid organ injuries and head injuries. But most of the patients that we've evaluated have had minor bumps, bruises, some lacerations requiring repair. Some needed imaging, advanced imaging in some cases, but most of the injuries were minor or non-existent.
South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster says the impact was devastating.
It's a horrible thing to see, to understand the force that's involved. I mean, 2 trains, that's about as forceful as you can get. The engine of the first engine of the freight train, of course, was torn up, and the single engine of the passenger train, the Amtrak train, which was headed south, was barely recognizable.
The National Transportation Safety Board says a GPS-based system, Positive Train Control, might have prevented the accident. That system tracks the location of all trains and the positions of all switches. A lot of people will probably be absent from work today in Philadelphia. Many partied into the wee hours celebrating the Eagles' Super Bowl victory. Eagles beating the Patriots 41-33, Super Bowl 52. Let the drawdown begin. Some American troops have started to leave Iraq following Baghdad's declaration of victory over ISIS. Western contractors at a U.S.-led coalition base say the troop drawdown has begun. An Iraqi government official confirms that. On Wall Street this morning, Dow futures down 191. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Interested in trading as a way to generate extra monthly income? Listen up. Before you sign up for some garbage program or awkward in-person seminar, you really need to hear about the online trader program that everyone's talking about. This is the program that allows you to get your account funded with someone else's money. That's right. Apiary Fund will gladly put up to $100,000 of their money into your trading account. And the best part, you get to keep 85% of the profits without putting in a dime of your own money. Apiary Fund and this program are growing like crazy. As a special offer, Apiary Fund is allowing our listeners to get started for free. Just call 800-959-4526 and leave us your email address, and we will send you all the exciting details of how to trade Apiary Fund's money and not your own. Call 800-959-4526 and leave your email address on the voicemail. Your free report will be sent right away. 800-959-4526. That's 800-959-4526.
South Africa's ruling party facing one of its biggest challenges since the end of white minority rule in 1994, struggling to resolve a leadership crisis amid growing calls for scandal-tainted President Jacob Zuma to step down.
In places like Zimbabwe and Kenya, we've seen this sort of situation turn ugly and dangerous. But South Africa is still a robust democracy, and so whether he's pushed or he jumps, President Zuma will soon be out of power and most likely in court on corruption charges.
The BBC's Andrew Harding. The only surviving member of the ISIS cell that attacked Paris in November of 2015 refused to rise for a Belgian court today or answer any questions about his actions during his first appearance in public since his arrest nearly 2 years ago. The man's on trial in his hometown of Brussels on charges of attempted murder. News and analysis, townhall.com. The Marine Corps advertised during the Super Bowl an ad attesting to the growing reach of the Internet.
It's the will to fight.
The high-powered, battle-heavy 30-second ad looks like a Hollywood movie trailer. It shows male and female Marines deploying from ships, dropping bombs, and hurling a shoulder-launched drone. There's also a minute-long version on the Marines' website. Military officials say they chose an online Super Bowl ad to reach 18 to 24-year-olds. By the way, online Super Bowl ads also cost a fraction of what the more than $5 million TV spots do. I'm Julie Walker.
A department store chain that operates pretty much in the Northeast and the Midwest, Bon-Ton Stores, has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. And it says it's looking into a sale of all or part of the company. More on these stories at townhall.com.
You have big plans. Pregnancy might not be part of them. You owe it to yourself to understand your options and make a decision you'll be confident with. Hope Pregnancy Center offers complimentary pregnancy tests, prenatal ultrasound scans, and options information in a non-judgmental setting. Call today for your consultation. Our number is 931-645-2273 or find us on the web at hopepregnancy.net.
Good morning from the Big 1400 WVWB. Clarksville area weather partly sunny, chilly, near 40 for a high today. Mostly cloudy, 30 tonight. Chance of rain on Tuesday, mainly tomorrow afternoon. Expect a high in the mid-40s. Wednesday, a couple of showers in the morning. Otherwise, cloudy, chilly, 40 degrees for an expected high on Wednesday. Currently, we're at 20 degrees in downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Traffic around the city and the county moving along this morning. Not too bad. It is slow in a couple of areas of town right at the moment. Looks like 41A Fort Campbell looking good. Tylertown Road, Trenton Road very busy at the moment. The 101st Parkway just slow in a couple of spots. 79 St. Bethlehem looking good. Rossview Road out by the Interstate Connector is very heavy traffic that way. MLK 76 connector out to the interstate looking good this morning. Madison Street looking fairly good. 41A out in Singo, not bad this morning at all. And 48 and 13, well, you know the places. It is slow out by Montgomery Central, but not too bad as you make your way into the city and get past that area. If you're headed to Nashville this morning, well, 24 does look good all the way into the Music City. Let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the Nashville area traffic.
Well, good morning. Busier out here than what we first thought it was going to be as they continue to work this wreck here on 440 westbound at Nolensville Pike. Other wrecks out here include Murfreesboro Pike and Donaldson Pike. There's just been a crash in Madison there, the 300 block of Westchester Drive. Hey, J.C. Moss Electric has been providing electrical contracting services for over 22 years here in the area. Residential, industrial, commercial. Call today, 826-0581. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
That's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news this morning on 1400 WVWB. It is Monday. It is 7:09, and this is Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck Edwards.
Good morning, John.
How you doing today? Are you bummed?
Sleep deprived.
Sleep deprived? What happened?
Sleep deprivation does things for you.
What did you do?
My brain's not working right.
It's not?
No.
Did you watch the game?
I was made to watch the Super Bowl game.
You were made to?
Yes.
Held captive?
I was held captive.
Oh, no.
I was made to watch This Is Us after the Super Bowl game.
Did you cry?
And then I was tortured to watch the news that came on after the Super Bowl after This Is Us.
Did you cry during This Is Us? I saw several people posted that they shed many tears while that show was on last night.
It's one of those shows that I worry that it'll get old because right now, I mean, they just touch all the right buttons. They write, it's so well written, and the way they do things, you know, they show this, 20 years ago, then they show 10 years into the future. It's just such a well done program.
Okay, so there was some tears shed at the household last night?
Yes, there was.
Oh, okay.
But it wasn't for This Is Us.
Oh, it wasn't?
It was for Prions.
Oh, I saw several people posted, I cried ugly tears while This Is Us was on last night.
Well, that's okay. They'll get over it. But I thought it was, the game was well played, and I thought Justin Timberlake did okay. I thought he was nice, But we're ready to get started. Good morning, Clarksville. 1400 WVWB, 20 degrees, 7:15 on this Monday, the 5th day of February. On the way this hour, Sportsnet Update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville at 7:20. Musically, we got some Marvin Gaye and What's Going On, The Impressions, as well as Starbuck on the way. But now, without further ado, we have birthdays for the 5th of February. Darren Criss is 31. He plays Blaine on Glee. Now he's a serial killer who murdered Gianni Versace on the new season of American Crime Story. Cristiano Ronaldo is 33, one of the highest paid soccer players ever, thanks to the $132 million contract he inked with Real Madrid and Spain back in 2009. Country singer Tyler Farr is 34. Sarah Evans is 47. Michael Sheen is 49. Bobby Brown is 49.
Bobby Brown.
Downtown Bobby Brown, a waste of my time, is 49. Chris Parnell is 51. He is a Saturday Night Live alumnus, and he was Dr. Leo Spaceman on 30 Rock. Let's see, Laura Linney is 54. Of course, she was in Kinsey, and You Can Count on Me. Jennifer Jason Leigh is 56. Man, have you seen The Hateful Eight?
No.
Man. See, they really Quentin Tarantino really messed her up. Rotten teeth and all.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
The ladies, man, I just want character. Darrell Waltrip is 71, voice of NASCAR.
Boogity. Oh.
You better come with CODW. Al Cooper. How old do you think he is?
Al
And from the 1965 #1 hit, This Diamond Ring, and he produced Leonard Skinner's first album. So he's very talented.
Oh, yeah.
Talented
He's been
man.
around a long time.
Roger Staubach is 76, legendary Dallas Cowboy quarterback and Hall of Fame member. Hank Aaron. He hit 755 home runs.
He's 70.
Sans steroids.
That's right. Straight.
Sans steroids.
Straight.
He's 84.
Oh.
8 days until Mardi Gras, 9 days until Valentine's Day, 88 days to Avengers Infinity War. They showed a trailer of that yesterday.
And how did it look?
Well, I don't, all those action heroes get together and, it just kind of, all runs together to me.
Yeah. Seems like there's too many of them.
Yeah, and then, of course, Black Panther. Doesn't it open when? Next week?
I think so.
I think next week it does run. But anyway, there are a few of your birthdays here on this, the 5th day of February, 2018. It is John Michaels, the Renaissance Man, and Chuck Edwards here on Good Morning Clarksville. Hope your day is going well. These are the Brothers Johnson. Big 1400 WVWB. It is Monday, the 5th day of February. Don't forget, we've got Vol calls tonight at 7 o'clock with Bob Kessling right here on the Big 1400. Clarksville area weather, partly sunny, still going to be cold, so make sure you bundle the kids up. Make sure you bundle up if you have to be out in this weather today. Expect a high today near 40, tonight 30 for an overnight low. A little warmer on Tuesday with a touch of rain tomorrow afternoon in our forecast into Wednesday. 46 for a high on Tuesday. Wednesday near 40 once again with rain in the morning and then clearing off by Wednesday afternoon. Right now we're at 20 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Time now for Back in the Day. 101 years ago in 1917, Congress passed the Asiatic Barred Zone Act, barring Asians from entering the United States unless they were from Japan or the Philippines. This governed immigration policy until it was amended by the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1952, and now they're looking at a variation on that, I guess, with the program that they have. Yeah, a little bit. 69 years ago, in 1949, the IRS revealed that Humphrey Bogart was the highest paid actor. He earned $467,000. Bette Davis was the highest paid woman of any profession. She earned $328,000, nearly 30% less than Bogey. 65 years ago, in 1953, Walt Disney's Peter Pan opened at the Roxy Theater. The Roxy Theater? Oh, it was in New York City. Yeah. Close. 65 years ago in 1953, I Love Lucy received the Best Emmy for Situation Comedy. Over the next several years, Lucille Ball, Vivian Vance, and William Frawley all received individual Emmys. Desi Arnaz never won an Emmy.
Wonder if she'll have to explain that one to me. Explain that.
And 52 years ago, in 1966, Sergeant Barry Sadler's The Ballad of the Green Beret entered Billboard's Hot 100 chart. It quickly climbed to #1, and it stayed there for 5 weeks. The brave men of the Green Beret put silver wings upon.
You want me to dig that one out?
No, that's okay.
Oh.
30 years ago, in 1988, Andre the Giant defeated Hulk Hogan.
The Hulkster.
John's got that on tape. For the WWF Championship title, it was the first wrestling match to be shown in primetime TV in 30 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
You know, that new doc's coming out on HBO, I think April the 10th.
The new what?
A new documentary about Andre the Giant.
Oh.
It's going to be on HBO.
Yeah, I liked him. I like Andre the Giant.
Should be interesting documentary.
Yeah, they show that. And 17 years ago, in 2001, Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman announced that they were breaking up.
Oh.
Now, that mistake condemned poor Nicole to life as the wife of a country singer. His name just happened to be Keith Urban.
Oh, you don't think she hadn't done too bad?
He hadn't done too bad.
That's what I mean.
I think they both have done well.
Yeah, I mean, she married into money twice.
And he married into, and she helped him to stay sober and, get into rehab and get his life together.
Oh.
So good for both.
I
all
guess.
Around.
But
so they were married 5 years ago. They were married in 2006. They've been married 11 years. No. Am I right?
I would say you're pretty close. 11, 12.
They broke up, 2001, 2006, they got married. So, anyway. But there you have, back in the day.
Oh, kid.
Yeah. I like her.
You
I
do?
like her. Oh, yeah. She's a great actress, I think. Time now for a Sports Night update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville on the Big 1400.
This Sports Now update is presented by Culver's of Clarksville. Go online to culvers.com for an update on their frozen custard flavor of the day.
A Tennessee football legend helped the Philadelphia Eagles secure their first ever world title last night. Former Brentwood Academy and University of Tennessee defensive end Derek Barnett recovered a Tom Brady fumble with just over 2 minutes remaining in Super Bowl 52 to help lift the Philadelphia Eagles over the New England Patriots 41-33. Barnett's fumble recovery solidified not only that Eagles victory, but also an impressive streak of former Volunteers wearing Super Bowl rings. UT football has had at least one player on the roster of every Super Bowl champion since now 2009. Now to the National Hockey League, where the Nashville Predators are starting to look like a serious Stanley Cup contender. For the second straight contest, the Preds netted 5 goals as they buried the New York Rangers 5-2 on Saturday night. That win came in front of the franchise's 87th straight home sellout crowd and was Nashville's 8th straight victory in their last 10 outings. Veteran Pekka Rinne picked up his 7th straight win between the pipes. Meanwhile, the team got goals from PK Subban, Victor Arvidsson, Kevin Fiala, and Colton Sissons. And lastly today, we take you to the Ohio Valley Conference, where the Austin Peay State University basketball Governors are rallying towards second place in the league standings and a double bye in the conference tournament. APSU currently sits in the OVC's number 3 spot following a 96-81 road rout of Southeast Missouri State on Saturday. The Govs got another huge performance out of 5th-year transfer Avery Ugba in that win as he pumped in 28 points and pulled down 8 big rebounds. Austin Peay will play for second place in the league on Thursday night on the road against longtime rival Murray State. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
Family outings should be special. They should be memorable. They should be fun. And you'll find all of that and more with a short trip to Culver's of Clarksville. With a focus on customer service and quality farm-fresh ingredients, Culver's is serving food and fun at a whole new level. Go by today for one of their made-to-order butter burgers or a waffle cone stuffed with fresh frozen custard. They're at 140 Southampton Place, just off Wilma Rudolph Boulevard. Culver's of Clarksville. Welcome to delicious.
Super Gold.
stations moving on up. Don't forget, Greg Walker Sports Talk comes your way this afternoon at 4 o'clock, 4 to 6 p.m. It is Sports Talk where you can expect the unexpected.
That's right. That's what I was waiting on.
That's right. With the courts.
tagline.
Yeah, yep. The Greg Walker Sports Talk, 4 to 6 p.m. today right here on the Big 1400. So, the Super Bowl is over. John did not watch it. John is a Renaissance man, and he had other things to do besides watching the Super Bowl. And anyway, we're not going to. But the time,
I'm un-American.
John, I have a
you
list.
know what? I am un-American.
No, I have some, but I'm going to help you out, my brother.
You are.
Because I have some Super Bowl trivia this morning. First thing, the top things that John Michaels did not learn from the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm ready.
I just called a few of those.
Okay.
When Steven Tyler drives backwards in a Kia, he turns into Cher.
No
Bill
way.
Belichick's wardrobe is provided by Hefty. You know, the garbage bag?
Yeah.
The Rock's new movie is called Skyscraper because Die Hard ripoff is just too on the nose. If you're going to pay tribute in your halftime show to a singer who recently died unexpectedly, don't make the song I Would Die For You. Yeah, Justin. No one will ever say, man, there's nowhere I'd rather be in February than in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The revelation that Budweiser sells water is no surprise to anyone who's ever drank Budweiser. Top things that John Michaels did not learn from the Super Bowl. It's totally permissible to punch anyone at your Super Bowl party who won't stop shouting, dilly, 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 dilly.
I hear that all the time. People, they just write it on paint, dilly, dilly.
Yeah,
like, huh? What?
And Nick Foles is now the Beyonce of the Super Bowl.
Uh-oh.
So those are just a few of the things that you missed.
I did. I missed out.
Yeah, but that's okay, John. I'll help you along, my brother.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that the Eagles won?
No.
Okay, Eagles won.
Did the Eagles play?
Eagles played.
Oh.
And they played very well. So did the Patriots. I thought it was a good game.
Oh, it was the Eagles and the Patriots.
It was a good game. There was no defense. It was except that one time when they stripped the ball out of Tom Brady, which, could have been the game changer because it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth,
but,
back and forth.
The first half, they each had over 300 yards passing. So
I thought the Eagles were supposed to be a defensive team.
They were playing against Tom Brady.
Oh.
Does
that mean something?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it does. We need to take a break. What?
I'm trying to learn.
Yeah, well, learn on the radio.
That's right. That's what I'm doing, is I'm learning as I go along.
We need to take a break. We'll be back right after this.
Cooking for large groups is exhausting, and it saps the fun out of hosting parties and events. Let your friends at the Lunchbox do the cooking next time with carry-out catering for small family gatherings up to large company outings. Whether you want barbecue and sides, hot dogs and chips, or homemade chili, the Lunchbox has the food for your next party covered. Call them today at 931-802-8227. Or better yet, go sample their extensive menu at 2124 Woodlawn Road. Fresh ingredients become delicious homemade meals at the Lunchbox, Clarksville's new favorite eatery.
When you want name brand furniture for less, Furniture Warehouse. Come on out where the deals are best.
Jack and Wanda here at Furniture Warehouse in Cumberland City, Tennessee. Tax season is here and Furniture Warehouse has just what you were looking for. Take advantage of our tax-free sale and save lots of money. It's the best time of year to treat yourself to that special piece of furniture you've been waiting for. Furniture Warehouse is conveniently located between Clarksville and Waverly and just a short drive from Dixon. Furniture Warehouse offers delivery, layaway, and financing. Check us out online at FurnitureWarehouseSales.com and like us on Facebook.
Furniture Warehouse Sales. Furniture Warehouse.
Clarksville Online is where you'll find the latest in Clarksville area news, weather, sports, and current events. Depend on Clarksville Online for crime reports and special events, Fort Campbell news and current events, and the latest financial news. Want sports? Then visit ClarksvilleSportsNetwork.com. Movie listings and weather bulletins? Go to DiscoverClarksville.com. And for all you bikers, visit ClarksvilleMotorcycle.com. You'll find everything you need on the Clarksville Online Digital Network. Clarksville Online. We are Clarksville.
Warren's Apothecary is much more than just a pharmacy. From prescriptions to home medical equipment, these folks have been taking care of families since 1960. They will take care of your prescriptions. They have certified fitters for mastectomy supplies. Warren's Apothecary has hospital equipment for sale or rent, and much more. Most insurances are accepted, and they have free delivery. Give them a call to find out more. 931-647-6791. Warren's Apothecary is located at 1647 Memorial Drive in Clarksville. Call 931-647-6791.
Are you noticing a change in your loved ones? Are they not as active and forgetting things? Not sure what to do? Do you need help and advice? Call Walking Horse Meadows Assisted Living and Alzheimer's Community 931-648-8007 with an experienced staff that focus on comfort and safety for you and your loved one. Call today for a tour, 931-648-8007. Let us help with the worry and guilty feeling. Call Walking Horse Meadows Assisted Living and Alzheimer's Community at 931-648-8007 or visit us at walkinghorsemeadows.com.
Treat your pets to a vacation of their own at the Animal Guest House. Whether you're looking for doggy daycare service or long-term boarding, Animal Guest House will love your most loyal companions as much as you do. They have almost 2 acres of fenced-in roaming space, offer grooming services, and proudly have absolutely zero breed restrictions. Animal Guest House is located in Woodlawn at 1970 Chester Harris Road. Give them a call at 931-920-2719 or check them out online at animalguesthouse.com. Animalguesthouse.com.
The Big 1400 WVWB, where we've got the Vol Network Notebook coming your way at 7:50 this morning, brought to you by Copies in a Flash, right here on the Big 1400. Did you know the most hated companies in America this year are Equifax, the Fox News parent company, Fox Entertainment Group, and the NFL?
The NFL is on the most hated list?
Yeah, the Trump Organization is 12th, and the Weinstein Company just made the top 20. Well, I thought that was kind of interesting. I can understand, about Equifax.
Yeah, but lots of people,
and Fox News
lots of people watch Fox News.
But the NFL...
very popular.
Yeah, it is. But the NFL, I don't know. I don't know. I guess because there's so much money and, they just don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people are still ticked over the kneeling.
And what it represents.
Still ticked about that.
Yeah.
I'll be interested to see what the ratings were
for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were talking about protesting, not watching it.
Yeah. Well,
so I'd like to see if it made a dent in it. Probably not. I'm going to say not.
You'd have to. I don't know. The commercials. I thought overall they were. Okay.
Fair.
There were a couple that stuck out, but they were okay.
They were kind of easy this year.
Easy, baby. Easy. The Big 14. big 1400 WVWB, and looks like Jumanji. Welcome to the Jungle bounced back to the top spot
again.
At the movies. They had an $11 million weekend. Last week's top movie, Maze Runner: The Death Cure, made a little over $10 million. But anyway,
That's the movie that just keeps on going.
I still don't. I don't know what that movie's all about. But anyway, I know
it's not on my list.
Well, anyway, they had the commercials. Here's some interesting facts from the Super Bowl last night, so you'll know. Tom Brady is the first quarterback in NFL history to lose a game with 500-plus yards passing, 3 or more touchdowns, and 0 interceptions, and that's for both the regular season and the playoffs. That's why Tom Brady. Brady and Rob Gronkowski have connected for 12 postseason touchdowns, including 2 last night. That ties Joe Montana and Jerry Rice for the most by a quarterback-wide receiver duo in the NFL history. And in Super Bowl 52, the Patriots allowed 41 points, 530 yards total, more than any Patriots playoff team under Bill Belichick. And Nick Foles, the quarterback for the Eagles, is the first player in NFL history to throw and catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
How did he do that?
They threw the ball to him. He faked it, and they threw it to the halfback or and running back, and he just lobbed it over their heads. And next thing
he caught it.
And he caught it. Yes, it was. So anyway, but it was an interesting Super Bowl. And it was fun. I mean, think about it. There's no place I'd rather be in February than in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh, no.
You think it was cold enough?
0 degrees.
It probably was. What's going on? What's going on? The big 1400. WVWB. 1400 WVWB. It is post-Super Bowl 2018. President Trump had a Super Bowl party.
He did?
At his Florida golf club. It's nice to see that our president is finally taking some time to relax.
Yes, it is. It's about time.
Yep.
It's a good thing.
And, you know, it was interesting during the game. The Patriots won the coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know the Patriots, it was mainly because Coach Belichick stole the signals and knew it was going to be heads.
I figured he had a two-headed coin.
Yeah, you know,
stuck out
they
there.
had in there.
Oh, use this one.
Yeah, why don't you just try this one? But
it works better.
And you know, their defensive coordinator, the New England Patriots defensive coordinator Matt Patricia, he's going to become the head coach of the Detroit Lions. Yep, he's leaving the Patriots.
He is moving on down.
He's leaving the Patriots to go to Detroit.
Why?
So I guess NFL coaches suffer brain damage too.
Yeah. That's what I was just asking. Why?
Yeah.
That's a move down. That's a step down, not a move up.
Yeah, but he's wanted to be a head coach, and so, you know, wish him good luck.
Well, he'll be there a couple of years, and then it'll be...
Well,
he'll be gone.
Maybe not. We've got Clarksville Academy basketball on the radio here on the Big 1400 this week.
Yes, it's tournament time.
It is tournament time, so we have the list of games, and we'll be telling you more about that right here on the Big 1400. Time now for the Vol Network Notebook with Bob Kessling, brought to you by Copies in a Flash on the Big 1400.
Jamie Nord and the Lady Vols dominate the fourth quarter to beat Vanderbilt. This is the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by your local Farmers Co-op. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Jamie Nord matched her career-high 30 points, 16 of those in the fourth quarter, as Tennessee beat Vanderbilt 74-64 Sunday in Nashville. Tennessee led 43-41 heading into the fourth quarter, and then outscored Vanderbilt 31-23 in the final period to secure the win. Nord said it was about finishing the game and playing better defense in the fourth quarter.
It wasn't anything offensively because we just weren't getting stops on defense. And with us, we love transition. We love getting stops and pushing.
Jamie Nord was 15 of 17 at the free throw stripe, 10 out of 10 in the fourth quarter. Mercedes Russell had 20 points, 11 rebounds. Lady Vols improved to 19-4, 7-3 in the SEC, and play at Arkansas on Thursday.
King, Ellis, Catchings, Parker, all legendary performers who provided plenty of memorable moments on the basketball court for Tennessee. There's another group of men and women who give an all-American effort too. The friendly, knowledgeable folks who work at your locally owned Farmers Co-op. With a lineup of quality products and services at their disposal, you can be confident that a visit to Co-op for your farm, home, and outdoor needs will be a slam dunk experience every time. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee Volunteers head to Lexington on Tuesday night, looking for a season sweep against Kentucky. The Vols beat the Cats 76-65 in Thompson-Bolding Arena back on January 6th. Tennessee coming off an impressive offensive performance and the win against Ole Miss Saturday 94-61. Admiral Schofield said it's a confident Tennessee team heading to Lexington.
We can't worry about the scene. You know, we got to go out and we got to worry about us, shut their crowd down early and go and play defense hard and make shots.
Tennessee's won 5 straight in 8 of its last 9. Tennessee and Kentucky tip off at 7 p.m. Tuesday in Rupp Arena. Reporting for the Vol Network, I'm Bob Kessler.
Copies in a Flash is your one-stop copy design and print supercenter. Are you looking for wedding invitations, anniversary, or graduation announcements? You can find any kind of announcements you need. Copies in a Flash can provide it in a flash. At Copies in a Flash, business cards are their specialty. Your local Copies in a Flash can handle it all in a flash. Anything to do with printing? See Copies in a Flash at 1841 Business Park Drive in Clarksville. Copies in a Flash offers free delivery. Visit Copies in a Flash and see all their offerings at copiesinaflash.com. Copies in a Flash is proud to support our community and say go Big Orange.
1400 WVWB. It is the Monday edition of Good Morning Clarksville with the Renaissance man, John Michaels and Chuck Edwards. 21 degrees right now in downtown Clarksville, expecting a high near 40. Well, I don't know why this information wasn't available to us before the Super Bowl. You know, I mean...
Is it important news?
Yeah, you think about the Super Bowl party and you worry about your menu. My wife had laid out a great menu, but... Ruffles has just released a brand new flavor.
Oh, no.
Mozzarella and marinara.
Ugh.
In other words, they made mozzarella stick flavored potato chips. They're so new, they're not even on their website yet. And Ruffles is, and we're not even sure about which grocery stores are carrying them. But, you know, you think about it, mozzarella and marinara Ruffles?
No.
With ridges?
Just give me plain old Ruffles.
No, you
plain.
like corn skins. I mean, potato, pork rinds.
I do, but if I'm eating Ruffles, I want plain Ruffles.
Yeah.
Plain.
I want them with a little onion dip.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if to dip with, but
Yeah.
I mean, just far as a chip, I do not want anything
But but people...
original.
You know, it's
Original.
something you go down that aisle and you look at all the different potato chips and all the different flavors they have.
And most of them are...
Well, you know, taste. It's a matter of preference. That's all. Yeah. A matter of preference. You 1400 WVWB. It is 21 degrees. In downtown Clarksville at 8:02, we'll have a complete look at our weather forecast after this update in national news.
WVWB, 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
News this hour from townhall.com. I'm Rich Thomason. We've seen the Republican memo on the Russia investigation, a memo that President Trump says totally vindicates him. Well, now Democrats trying to ratchet up the pressure to force the release of their memo, which is a rebuttal to the GOP document.
The House Intelligence Committee rejected that move last week. It will meet late today, and Democrats may ask for a vote. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer says President Trump needs to back publicly releasing the rebuttal, saying refusing to do so would show the president's intent to undermine the Russia probe.
That's Washington correspondent Sagar Meghani. Syrian activists report at least 23 civilians killed in intense government airstrikes on a rebel-held suburb of Damascus. An Iraqi government spokesman confirming the drawdown of U.S. forces from Iraq has begun following Baghdad's declaration of victory over ISIS. It's called Positive Train Control. It's a GPS-based system that the National Transportation Safety Board chairman says could have prevented yesterday's deadly Amtrak crash in South Carolina. NTSB Chair Robert Sumwalt says a switch was in the wrong position.
For whatever reason, that switch was, as they say in the railroad industry, lined and locked, which basically means it was aligned for the trains coming down this way to be diverted into the siding.
An engineer and a conductor killed in that crash. Philadelphia cleaning up after its overnight street celebration. Some overzealous fans broke windows, climbed traffic lights. Vandalism prompted by the Eagles' victory over the Patriots, making for Philadelphia's first ever Super Bowl win. Dow futures down 254 points. S&P futures off 17. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Dennis Prager here. And for 2 years now, I've been telling you about my wife, Sue, who tried Relief Factor because of her knee pain, and it worked. And if you're struggling with ongoing back or neck pain, shoulder, hip, or knee pain, or general muscle aches and pain, do what my wife, Sue, did. Try Relief Factor. Go to ReliefFactor.com or call them toll-free 800-500-8384, 800-500-8384.
Are you a responsible person who finds yourself growing deeper in credit card debt? Then get ready for a toll-free number that will put you on a path to financial recovery. Trinity Debt Management will consolidate your accounts and work with your creditors. You'll save thousands and become debt-free for keeps. If your debt has you down, we should talk. Call Trinity at 1-800-990-6976. 1-800-990-6976. 1-800-990-6976.
The only surviving suspect from the 2015 Paris terror attacks refusing to speak at court proceedings in Belgium.
Today is linked to when the police thought that they'd found him. To arrest him, they went to a safe house in a Brussels suburb about 3 miles from here, from the courthouse, and they came up under very heavy Kalashnikov fire for several hours intermittently. Now, 2 of the suspected terror cell were killed. Salah Abdeslam is alleged to have fled by roof with another suspect who's in court today. They were caught 3 days later at a cellar close to the house, the family home of Salah Abdeslam. So the case today relates to alleged attempted murder of 3 police officers that were injured in that Kalashnikov fire.
That's the BBC's Gavin Lee in Brussels. A British judge scheduled to rule tomorrow on Julian Assange's bid to force Britain to drop a warrant for his arrest. News and analysis at townhall.com. A retailer seeks shelter from the storm. A storm of red ink.
Saddled with debt and citing weak sales, Bon-Ton stores filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection Sunday. The chain said it's exploring a sale of all or part of the company. Bon-Ton, which operates 260 stores in 24 states, mostly in the Northeast and Midwest, plans to close 42 locations this year, including 8 in Pennsylvania, 7 in Illinois, and 5 in Indiana. Its stores operate under the Bon-Ton name, as well as Boston Store, Carson's, Yonkers, Herberger's, and Elder Beerman. I'm Mike Rossian.
Online retailer Amazon has reached a deal with French authorities to pay roughly $250 million in back taxes. Amazon was asked back in 2012 to pay the amount over earnings made in the 2006 through 2010 period. Has since been involved in a dispute with tax authorities in France. More on these stories at townhall.com.
Shady Grove Free Will Baptist Church would love to meet you. So come out on Saturday, February 10th between noon and 2 p.m. for our Get to Know You gathering. Free hot dogs, chips, and beverages, and handcrafts for the children. It's Saturday, February 10th between noon and 2 p.m. at Shady Grove Free Will Baptist Church, located at 4367 Shady Grove Road. Hope to see you there. The Big 1400 WVWB Clarksville area weather, partly sunny, chilly, near 40 for a high today, cloudy tonight, 30 for an overnight low, cloudy, touch of rain in the afternoon on Tuesday, 46 for an expected high, couple of showers to start Wednesday morning, then we should have a cloudy day and a high near 40. It is, I heard that we're getting a little snow, some snow showers in some areas of Clarksville. And we're at 21 degrees in downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michael.
Well, I've got to go make a Kroger run.
Make our Kroger run,
Milk and bread.
Let me give you my list.
Okay, all right. Taking a look around the city and the county this morning, traffic is not bad in most areas of town this morning. Everybody must be running late from watching the Super Bowl last night. But anyway, 41A out at Fort Campbell, just slow in a couple of spots. Tiny Town Road slow in a couple of areas. Looks like Trenton Road, not too bad at the moment. 79 St. Bethlehem, just slow in a couple of spots. Rossview Road, very busy once again out by the interstate. The MLK 76 connector out by the interstate, slow, especially right at the interstate connector there. 41A out in Sango, not bad. Madison Street looking pretty good. And 48 and 13, if you're making your way into the city from the county, it is looking good as well this morning. So no accidents to report right at the moment. And if you're headed to Nashville, 24 does look good. All the way into the Music City, let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on in Nashville with the traffic.
Well, good morning. I'm still looking live at this crash here where this car is on its side on Ellington Parkway southbound here at Trinity Lane. Everybody's left the area as far as the fire. TDOT, there's still a police officer here on the scene, but it's still here on its side. Ellington Parkway southbound at Trinity Lane. Moving an accident right now, 24 westbound near Briley. Half Price Foods has two locations, Lebanon, Dixon. Go by one of them today. That's Half Price Foods. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
Thank you, Chuck. That's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news on 1400 AM WVWB. It is 8:10. It is Monday morning, and this is Good Morning Clarksville, hour number 2. Good morning, Chuck Edwards.
Good morning, John Michaels, the Renaissance Man. 5th day of February as we get into the first full week in the month of February. Yes. Valentine's Day next week, and we've got, yeah.
Oh, I've got to stay away for one more
no,
week.
you need to get a card for you. John's got a girlfriend.
No, we broke up, so I wouldn't have to buy her a Valentine's present.
John's got a new girlfriend. He hadn't broken up with her.
Yes, we did.
Now, he's going to get her a card, They didn't watch the Super Bowl last night. What did you watch?
Blue Bloods from Friday.
He taped
and then
Blue Bloods.
And then I watched some other various programming up on YouTube.
With Japanese translations?
Some did, yeah.
And some WWE?
No WWE.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No stunners last night. No, I was just taking in some programs about Thailand.
Would you like to go there?
Yeah. I'd love to go to Thailand.
Okay. Oh.
I would.
Well, save up your money. You can go.
The Netherlands? That's on my bucket list.
We know you want to go to the Netherlands.
That's right.
But you want to go over there for the wrong reason.
I can fly over and then fly back.
Yeah. Go. And do not pass go. Go straight to jail. The Big 1400, WVWB. Good morning, Clarksville. 100 WVWB with the Eagles. Chuck and John, we've got Sports Now Update with Justin Swallows coming your way at 8:20 this morning, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. So, do you ever watch the Learning Channel? You know, the Learning Channel became a big deal because they had all those reality shows on there. And now they've come out with a list of the most hated reality stars on TLC. The Learning Channel. That's what it is saying.
What do you learn?
I don't know. I don't watch reality shows.
How not to get along?
But Toby Willis from the Willis family.
Toby Willis.
Michelle Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting. Jill Duggar's husband, Derek Dillard, from Counting On. Josh Duggar from 19 Kids and Counting. Never heard of any of these shows.
Negative.
Remy Gonzalez from Cake Boss. Andrea Clevenger from Cheer Perfection. Wendy Dickey from Toddlers and Tiaras. Lindsey Jackson from Toddlers and Tiaras. John Goslin from John and Kate Plus 8. Now, I remember that. I remember seeing some of that.
Yeah, I didn't see the show, but I do know who they're talking about.
And then Kate Goslin from John and Kate Plus 8, some of the hated people.
She was kind of a witch.
Yeah, you know, but anyway, I don't know these
But he
people.
wasn't exactly a straight arrow.
No, but you know, they made him seem like he was a villain.
Yeah.
You know, and he was a buckethead. So.
Yeah. So was she.
Yeah, it happens.
She was a big
buckethead. It is. You know, I was thinking, we were talking earlier about the new Ruffles flavor with marinara and mozzarella. Well,
yummy.
The Dogfish Head Brewery in Delaware has just created a new beer that's flavored with mace.
What?
Yeah, well, it's flavored, you know, it's mace itself. It's flavored. They added the chili oils from it to a coffee mixed stout, and they're making a limited number of bottles. The chili oils and mace, you know, that is what gets you, and they took those and had those.
Oh, why? Oh, why? Why? Oh, why?
Hey.
Oh, why? Oh.
It's either the Doghead Brewery and the new beer with mace, or
you can
Dilly Dilly. You can always have Dilly Dilly.
No. Dilly Dilly on that. Would you?
Okay. The Big 1400 with Chuck and John. It is Monday, y'all. Good morning, Clarksville. 1800 WVWB, 21 degrees, snow flurries around Clarksville this morning as we get started. Expect a high near 40, down tonight to around 30. Rain and mid-40s for a high on Tuesday. Rain in the morning on Wednesday. Right now we're at 21 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Musically this hour, we've got some Stevie Wonder, some Nicolette Larson, and some Temptations in honor of Dennis Edwards of the Temptations, who died at the age of 74. He came into the Temptations. I didn't know he replaced David Ruffin in 1968.
Did he?
Yeah, and he was 74.
He had quite a few hits with him.
He did, and he passed away over the weekend, so we'll do a little tribute to Dennis Edwards. I'd like to do a tribute. We talked earlier about that movie version of Peter Pan hit the theaters 65 years ago. Remember
65?
we did? Yeah.
You mean Rachel Maddow is that old?
No. This was another movie version.
Not that Peter Pan.
No.
Oh,
not,
a different.
Not Pan with Robin Williams, which is one of my favorite movies.
It is?
Yes. The Hook. Hook is one of my favorite movies. I love Hook.
That's one I've never watched as well.
You're not? Well, anyway, that's okay.
I
That's
need
okay,
to.
John.
I guess I need to.
That's okay. I know in therapy y'all do a lot of different things and maybe one. But anyway, I'm going to help you. We're going to play Yes or BS.
About what?
Peter Pan.
Oh, I know.
Do you know who
Rachel?
Peter Pan was?
Can I call Rachel Maddow and see if she can help
Call
me?
the Elephant Woman. It needs some help. Do you know who Peter Pan was?
No.
He was the boy who could fly.
Oh, so
and
it
you
wasn't
remember the Lost Boys and remember the
so it's not
pixie dust?
Peter Pan's not a girl?
Girls have played the character of Peter Pan.
I thought Peter Pan was a girl.
But anyway, yes or BS, okay? First of all,
you can tell I'm going to do well on this one.
Oh, you come on. You got a 50-50 chance. First, number one, the Disney version was the first time Peter Pan was turned into a movie. Yes or BS?
How many years ago?
It was over, what was it, 65 years ago?
What year? Do you know?
Was it 1949? Something like that.
I'm going to say BS.
Very good. There was a silent film version in 1924. Before that, it was a play, then a novel. The Broadway musical came out in 1954, 1 year after the Disney movie. So it was 1953. Okay, very good. See? The full title of the play was Peter Pan or the Boy Who Wouldn't Grow Up. Yes or BS?
Oh. Yes.
Very good. You're on a roll. It premiered in 1904. The 1911 novel was called Peter and Wendy. Number three, Peter in the Disney movie was voiced by a woman. Yes or BS?
Oh, now that I do not know. I'm going to say yes. Oh.
A woman usually plays Peter in the live musical version, but a kid named Bobby Driscoll voiced him in the Disney movie. He was 16 years old when it came out. So you're still good. You're 2-1.
Okay.
Number four. In the first version of the original play, the Lost Boys could fly on their own and didn't need pixie dust. Arthur J.M. Barry only added it so real kids wouldn't try to fly. Yes or BS?
I'm going to say yes to that one.
Very good. 3-1. Apparently, the kids who saw the play were hurting themselves by jumping off their beds trying to fly. So he added that you had to be sprinkled with magical dust first before you could fly.
Okay.
Okay. Final one. Walt Disney played Peter Pan in his in his school play as a kid. Yes or BS?
Oh, let me call. Hold on. Are you going to answer? Hello? Answer the phone.
She's not giving a press conference?
No, not right at the moment. She's answering my question. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yes.
Very good.
Didn't you hear?
Yeah. Apparently, he didn't like the movie at first because he thought Peter was too much of a jerk. So you got 4 out of 5. Very good, John. Yes or BS?
I did good, and I had no clue.
And you had help, though.
Well, the elephant woman did help me out.
She did help you out. Yeah. You know, she's bright. She's sharp.
She is.
She's hot.
Sharp as a tack.
Yeah, she's sharp. Yeah, she is. Anyway, time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy on the Big 1400.
This Sports Now update is presented by Power and Grace Preparatory Academy. Now enrolling students in pre-K through 3rd grade online at powerandgraceacademy.com.
A Tennessee football legend helped the Philadelphia Eagles secure their first ever world title last night. Former Brentwood Academy and University of Tennessee defensive end Derek Barnett recovered a Tom Brady fumble with just over 2 minutes remaining in Super Bowl 52 to help lift the Philadelphia Eagles over the New England Patriots 41-33. Barnett's fumble recovery solidified not only that Eagles victory, but also an impressive streak of former Volunteers wearing Super Bowl rings. UT football has had at least one player on the roster of every Super Bowl champion since now 2009. Now to the National Hockey League, where the Nashville Predators are starting to look like a serious Stanley Cup contender. For the second straight contest, the Preds netted 5 goals as they buried the New York Rangers 5-2 on Saturday night. That win came in front of the franchise's 87th straight home sellout crowd and was Nashville's 8th straight victory in their last 10 outings. Veteran Pekka Rinne picked up his 7th straight win between the pipes. Meanwhile, the team got goals from PK Subban, Victor Arvidsson, Kevin Fiala, and Colton Sissons. And lastly today, we take you to the Ohio Valley Conference, where the Austin Peay State University basketball Governors are rallying towards second place in the league standings and a double bye in the conference tournament. APSU currently sits in the OVC's number 3 spot following a 96-81 road rout of Southeast Missouri State on Saturday. The Govs got another huge performance out of 5th-year transfer Avery Ugba in that win as he pumped in 28 points and pulled down 8 big rebounds. Austin Peay will play for second place in the league on Thursday night on the road against longtime rival Murray State. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
With the Christ-centered curriculum and a high expectation for academic mastery, Power and Grace Preparatory Academy has set the gold standard for elementary learning. Certified by the Tennessee Department of Education, they've extended their offerings to include music, art, and Spanish. Additionally, students will be participating in STEAM Fridays, emphasizing science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Before and after care is available, spanning from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and enrollment is open for children in pre-K through the 3rd grade. For more info, visit powerandgraceacademy.com or call 931-320-9862.
WVWB with Chuck and John on the big 1400. 21 degrees right now in downtown Clarksville. A few snow flurries out there. Maybe high today near 40. Cloudy tonight, 34 an overnight low. Cloudy and a touch of rain tomorrow afternoon. A high in the mid-40s. Right now, we're at 21 degrees in downtown Clarksville. You know, we talk about the weather, and the interesting thing is that 41% of people say they regularly watch the weather forecast on local news. 41%.
Probably more watch the weather than they do the news.
Yeah, well, 41% say they watch the weather according to that survey, but
I have it pretty well timed out in the morning. I know about what time
when Wee One's
comes on, and I switch.
Yeah.
And usually hit him right as he's coming in to do the weather.
41% of the people watch it. Only 28% of them say they really trust what they say.
Oh, well.
So, you know, anyway.
Wee One's got a good record.
Yeah. Okay. The Oxford English Dictionary was founded over 130 years ago. And now, you know, the English language is so mangled. We have all of these words and half words. And anyway, they have added a new batch of words.
And them being from the South makes it worse.
Yeah. They've added a new batch of words to the dictionary this year. And here are some of the notable ones.
I'd like to hear these, please, sir.
Hangry.
Huh?
Hangry. Hangry.
Hangry.
That's a state of anger caused by a lack of food. Instead of hungry, you're hangry.
Oh,
and you're mad about it.
Maybe that's what's wrong with me.
You're mad about it because you're hangry.
I'm hangry.
Yeah, that's right. Mansplain.
That's what Ricky Ricardo did.
Mansplain.
He had to mansplain everything to Lucy.
Yeah. It is explaining something needlessly, overbearingly, or condescendingly, typically when addressing a woman.
Oh, see?
In a manner thought to reveal a patronizing or chauvinistic attitude. That's why he didn't win an Emmy. It wasn't because he was a foreigner. It was because he didn't.
Because he was mansplaining.
Yeah, that's right. To Lucy.
Yeah. See?
Swag.
Right on it.
Swag, a bold assurance and a style, self-assurance, a style, a manner, an air of great confidence or superiority.
I got swag, baby. Swag.
Yeah, with no humility. Me time.
Oh, wow.
Me time. That is time devoted to doing what one wants, typically on one's own, as opposed to working or doing things for others.
Oh. Okay.
I need some me time.
I need some me time.
John Michaels needs some me time.
Yes, we do.
Snowflake.
Oh.
A person characterized as overly sensitive or easily offended or as feeling entitled to special treatment or consideration.
We have a lot of snowflakes.
Okay. Aunt Flo.
Huh? What?
Aunt Flo.
Aunt Flo.
Yeah. Informal used to refer to a woman's menstrual cycle.
Oh. Oh.
So.
Oh, Aunt Flo came to visit.
Aunt Flo. Yeah.
Oh,
so
I
those
got
are some
that
of the new words that are found there. You will see
And they're in the dictionary?
In the new Oxford Dictionary. I think it's interesting. I was reading an article earlier. No, it wasn't today, but it was last week or something. And they talk about most people now have dictionaries on their phones. They don't have the old, book dictionary.
Yeah. I see a lot of people have the Bible on their phone.
Mm-hmm. I have 4 or 5, and the dictionary.
Dictionary, that's what I mean. And you can just thumb it right up.
Just thumb it.
If you're thinking about something, you just pick your phone up and just look.
So how convenient. Who's going to carry a big old dictionary around when you got the little phone?
Yeah, you just type it in and look.
Yeah, you can listen to some Temptations and look up mansplain or whatever it is. Yeah.
Aunt Flo.
Yeah, we need to take a break. The Big 1400, WVWB will be right back.
Moore's Office Supply is Clarksville's office supply and furniture experts. For office equipment, desks, chairs, and more, depend on Moore's Office Supply. Located on Franklin Street across from the Catholic Church, Moore's has been your business partner for office supplies in the Clarksville-Fort Campbell area for years. Call Moore's at 645-7200. That's 645-7200. And we'll deliver it for free. Moore's Office Supplies, Clarksville's office supply headquarters.
Hey,
Hey, are you stressed out about a receding hairline or tired of daily watching handfuls of hair float down the drain? Eliminate hair loss and grow brand new hair with the all-new Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Over-the-counter shampoos are damaging your scalp and causing hair loss with harsh detergents. Vermax offers natural, botanically based solutions to clean your scalp, prevent hair loss, open up pores, and reestablish hair follicles. Don't be bald. Call Vermax today at 888-601-7864 to get that lush, healthy head of hair you've always wanted. Again, the number to call, 888-601-7864. Eliminate hair loss with Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Call 888-601-7864 now. That's right, call 888-601-7864 now.
Why settle for less when you can get more at Wyatt Johnson in Clarksville, your winning team in Kentucky and Tennessee? Score and win with Wyatt Johnson GMC Buick, Toyota, Hyundai, Mazda, and Subaru, as well as 3 pre-owned superstores for more selection in minutes versus days, shopping place to place. We are the region's largest GMC Buick dealer, the area's newest Toyota dealer, and home of the Hyundai, Mazda, and Subaru giant. You always get more at your winning team in Kentucky and Tennessee, the Wyatt Johnson Automotive family in Clarksville.
Do you hear that? That's the sound of your house leaking energy. And every month it's costing you more and more money on your utility bill. But with the Energy Right Do-It-Yourself Home Energy Audit from TVA and Cumberland Electric, you can find those silent leaks. And when you do, we'll send you a free conservation kit so you can fix the leaks and save. So visit EnergyRight.com and take your online energy audit today, or call toll-free 1-800-987-CEMC to request a paper copy.
For real estate services, Byers & Harvey can do it all. Real estate sales, rentals, property management, commercial and residential development. Byers & Harvey is Clarksville's oldest independent real estate company and has given continuous service since 1878. Byers & Harvey have 3 locations to serve you: in North Clarksville, in the heart of downtown, and at Sango. For more information and listings, visit them online at byersandharvey.com. byersandharvey.com. Byers & Harvey, Clarksville's real estate company.
Treat your pets to a vacation of their own at the Animal Guest House. Whether you're looking for doggy daycare service or long-term boarding, Animal Guest House will love your most loyal companions as much as you do. They have almost 2 acres of fenced-in roaming space, offer grooming services, and proudly have absolutely 0 breed restrictions. Animal Guest House is located in Woodlawn at 1970 Chester Harris Road. Give them a call at 931-920-2719 or check them out online at animalguesthouse.com. Animalguesthouse.com.
even
They're going
less.
to make my phone obsolete. That's what they're going to do. It works just fine. Please leave it alone, Apple.
Yeah.
I do not want to buy a $1,000 phone.
But you might.
No, I won't.
Well, you wait till they go down to $8.99, right?
Negative.
Okay.
When I bought this one, I thought I've lost my mind. I gave $600 and something for this one.
So a couple of hundred more than bad.
No. No.
How much would you pay for a phone? 600 something.
That's the most I'll ever pay.
That's the most you'll ever pay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not again, probably.
All right, John.
I'll buy a cheap Android.
Oh, well,
I don't like Androids, but I'm not paying $600-700
anymore.
Nope.
He's not paying 6 or 7. You can get a track phone,
I've got one in the.
I mean, what do you need? What do you need a phone for? To call people, right?
No, I need it to do what I need it to do. It's got my things where I can access all the computers here at the station. If something goes wrong, I just.
So you might end up paying $600 or $700 or $800 for a new phone.
No. Buy one used.
You buy one used.
Yeah.
And pay $600 or $700.
Maybe $5.
5.
Yeah.
6, 7.
No more.
Okay, we'll see.
No more.
The Big 1400 WVWB. Billy Joe Kramer and the Dakotas and the Little Children. Don't forget, Greg Walker Sports Talk comes your way today, 4 o'clock, 4 to 6 p.m. You can expect Big 1400 WVWB. It is the Monday edition, February 5th. Good Morning Clarksville. You know, we're talking about cell phones, and John he's put an embargo on how much he'll spend for his new cell phone. We'll see. But
we'll see.
Listen, 1 out of 3 Americans say they cannot get through a meal without being on their phone, according to this new survey. 17% of people say they never have their phone with them when they're eating. Which one are you?
I put mine away.
You don't be looking at it?
No.
You don't check it?
No.
When you eat? You don't put it up so you and Roxy
I turn the sound down. People will be texting and calling. Where are you? What are you doing? I'm eating, and I don't. I was eating.
And I don't want to be disturbed. I want you to know.
I see people carry it with them, Go to the bathroom and carry it with them and talk,
They got to have it with them.
There's like some things that it won't happen.
Okay.
It won't.
So you said you wouldn't spend over $500 for a new phone.
Yeah.
Impulse buying, the top 10 things that we're more likely to randomly buy when we're out. Okay. Cool. Number 1.
Yes.
Candy. Number 2, clothes.
Yeah.
Takeout for dinner.
Yeah.
Number 3, coffee for 4. Lunch or dinner for 5th. Books. Number 6, beauty products, shoes, magazines, or newspapers. And number 10, underwear or socks.
Well.
So, you got about the necessities.
Well, yeah. But that's not an impulse buy, is it?
Well, oftentimes if you're out, and you see
look, I just got to have these gold-colored underwear.
No, you look at the, I do. They're on sale, and I do need some, undies, or I like these underwear. And,
Tidy-whities. Tidy-whities.
So, well, I'm transitioning over from briefs to boxers, and anyway. 21 degrees.
That's all your never mind.
Yeah, that's all I'm transing over to. 21 degrees. Expect a high near 40 today.
It's
30
cold.
for an overnight low. Touch of rain tomorrow afternoon. Expect a high in the mid-40s by Wednesday. Showers to start today. Once again, a high maybe at 40 degrees. We do have that chance for the rain coming in, and with the temperatures, we could get some snow flurries at times, but nothing will accumulate.
Nothing to get excited about.
Sir. Right now, we're at 21 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Time now for some good news.
Yes.
And oftentimes, John and his crack research and development team, they go through, to do all of this to come up with some good news. So here's the good news.
Work hard.
There's a 21-year-old woman near Pittsburgh. Her name is Nicole Grimes, who got a puppy named Chloe when she was 10 years old, but she couldn't keep it. Her dad worked from home, and Chloe was a little yappy dog that barked a lot. Yip. So her parents took her back to the Humane Society, and Nicole never saw her again. Then, last week, she saw one of her Facebook friends post something about an elderly neighbor who had passed away, and they were looking for someone to adopt the neighbor's dog. It also happened to be named Chloe, and kind of looked like the puppy that Nicole had as a kid. So on a whim, she said she had adopted, and it turned out it was the same dog. Nicole's parents had Chloe microchipped as a puppy. Her mom still had the number, and it was a match. So they know for sure that it is the same dog. Nicole said Chloe immediately cuddled up to her and started licking her face when they were reunited. So she thinks Chloe remembered her too. Nice story. Nice story.
I'm a little choked up.
Oh. You're easy.
Stories.
You're easy. Good news. That's the good news.
It is good news.
That Chloe and her master were reunited.
After all those years.
Chloe and Nicole reunited after all those years. That's heartwarming. It is. That's fine. You need some good news.
I know.
We need some good news, so you ought to feel better. Yeah. We thank you for sharing this part of your Monday with us here on Good Morning Clarksville. You want some tissue?
Yes,
you want some tissue, Tito? We'll get together again tomorrow. It is Mayor McMillan's Day in the Pit. Join us tomorrow on the Big 1400.